Alright, so not too long after I did my overview trailer reaction, there was some more gameplay. Apparently it was uploaded on the Nintendo France YouTube channel, and a lot of people have already dissected it, so now it's my turn. Now I'm going to put the link in the video description below, but basically what they wanted to go for here is they wanted to make it a playful thing, you know, like add some commentary and report on the match as it goes on. And yeah, by the way, it is a full match. So because of that, we're able to see a lot of things that were showcased here, and we can gather our own opinions based on it. So from what I'm seeing here, it's not an actual reflection on the gameplay itself. They just set it up in a certain way so that they could advertise it, but it's not going to be a reflection on how the game is actually played. It's just going to be a lot more intense when the game releases. They just wanted to showcase the game here in a more casual way, so it's not an accurate reflection. It's not an accurate representation. I'm not 100% sure if the lack of music here and the lack of voice clips is from a debug kind of thing, or if those are things you can manually turn on and off. I would like if you could manually do the voice and the music though, just because it would give you a lot more options. It kind of combines Super Mario Strikers with Mario Strikers Charged, you know? Like in the first game you didn't have music when you were playing, other than scoring a goal of course. It'd be a mix of the first game in that respect. And then it would also be a mix of Charged too, where you would have music playing in the fields. So I'm not sure if it's debug or not, but I'd like to think that it's just something you could toggle on and off. One thing I noticed here, I'm not sure if other people have noticed this, so I'll just say it just in case. But as we can see on the top, we can see Bowser trying to tackle Peach, I think it was. Bowser goes for a hit, he misses, and then he gets himself shocked in the electric fence. On the top of my head, I'm not sure if you could actually do that in the first two games, where you could run into the electric fence yourself if you miss, or if you had to get hit into it. But assuming that that's different, and that you can actually hit the fence yourself, that is an interesting change. And I'm sure I'm sure that the gameplay will involve a lot more risk and reward because of it. And so far, the animations when you score a goal, it's absolutely amazing. Like Peach doing a cartwheel, Bowser laughing, Rosalina floating around, and Mario doing flips. It's all amazing stuff. Also in this footage, we can see how the strike orb works. So after a player collects it, we all know that it goes to each character for them to do their Mega Strike, but it apparently runs out after a while. I mean, I guess this does sound obvious in retrospect, but I just didn't think about it. But yeah, after a certain amount of time passes, the strike orb will wear off, and then you'll have to collect another one in order to do a Mega Strike. Now, another neat thing to note here is that even when someone collects a strike orb, it will still last after you score a goal. But like I said before, it will run out at some point, so use it before that, obviously. But yeah, speaking of Mega Strikes, Rosalina is in the direct path of his Mega Strike and gets burned because of it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think in the other two games, other players on the field could get affected by by their respective strikes, like the GameCube's Super Strikes and then Charged's Mega Strikes. Like with Peach's Mega Strike, we know that it targets other players to make them infatuated. But it's just kind of interesting to me seeing someone be in the way of Mario's and it's still affecting them. And apparently, like Mario Strikers Charged, there's going to be some player influence in terms of the goalie. Only in this game, it's mashing the button as fast as possible. Fail to mash the button fast enough, and the opponent will score 2 points. From what I'm thinking, because Mario here didn't get a perfect Mega Strike, it allowed the goalie to try to block it. But I think if you do get a perfect Mega Strike, getting it in the blue, both on the left and right side, at that point, I think it might be unblockable. That's what I believe. Also, you can see here that the players are doing perfect passes to each other, and then upon attempting to get a goal after a perfect pass, and then after the goalie attempts to block it, he gets stunned. So what I'm guessing here is that there's a certain chance that the goalie will be stunned if he blocks a shot after a perfect pass. Also, it's cool to see that the goalie can be stunned again. But yeah, that's all I could notice. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you see anything else I didn't see. And I'll see you guys next time.